Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Stubmaster Reviews, and today I'm going to keep this a little bit brief because I'm really behind on reviews and I need to catch up, but you guys have been waiting for a while. I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on Venom. So Venom is Sony's crack at making their own Spider-Man universe without, the MCU involved, and I have to say, for their first outing, I surprisingly enjoyed the film. Coming up to the release, there was a lot of bad press, apparently that the film just felt really goofy, but overall, I really enjoyed it. Tom Hardy's performance was excellent. Michelle Williams was really good in the movie. Riz Ahmed was actually a pretty decent villain, although forgettable. And that's pretty much where my problems with the film actually start. Because the script itself is kind of forgettable. It does have funny moments, but overall the villain really doesn't have a motivation. And everything that happens, aside from Eddie Brock's story particularly, feels like it's just an excuse to get the story moving and for us to see Venom. That being said, I really liked how this film made you feel for Eddie Brock, at least I felt for him. Basically, he's just a guy that just made a few bad decisions and his life is a wreck, and this Venom symbiote just happens to come about at a really convenient time and kind of helps him get his life back together in a way by the end of the film. But it's just really interesting just to see the dynamic between Venom and Eddie. That was definitely the highlight of the film. They're going back and forth because Venom itself is an entity inside of his head. And Eddie doesn't always agree with him, so they argue about a lot of things. If Eddie sucks at a fight, Venom will be like, all right, let me take care of this, you're being a pussy, or etc. And those really just were the highlights of the film, and because of that, I had a smile on my face from beginning to end. I really enjoyed the performances overall, like I said. Tom Hardy, Michelle Williams, Riz Ahmed, other actors in the film, they did a really good job. Tom Hardy, I thought, was definitely the standout performance because he had to play that he was crazy, and he did that very well. Visually, they got Venom down perfectly. This is exactly how I envisioned how Venom would look like in real life. Also, the film's villain, Riot, looks excellent, very creepy, menacing on screen. The symbiote designs did not disappoint whatsoever. That being said, I did feel like the film maybe felt a little bit rushed, at least towards the beginning. The beginning felt kind of choppy, but when the film got into stride, it got into stride, but it definitely took a while to get there. Also, like I said before, the script had a few weak elements in it. I didn't think that it was as solid as it could have been, and maybe not as impactful as maybe it was trying to aim towards the end of showing that Venom and Eddie had like a relationship that was a little bit, it implied, it tried to say that, oh, this relationship was a lot more, but there's really no evidence to support that. But that's just a minor gripe. Overall, guys, I really don't understand why the critics really were hating on this. I thought it was a very fun and different film, and it's definitely refreshing in a year that feels like every superhero movie has to be larger than life. This, even though it's about a symbiote attached to a person that eats people, felt somewhat grounded, and that was a refreshing take on this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Venom a 3.5 out of 5 stars. You heard it, guys. Really enjoyed it. Also, I'm going to touch up on this just in case you guys didn't hear. There's a post-credit scene in the film. There's actually two, but the one that actually pertains to the movie, spoiler alert right here, I'm going to go ahead and give you a pause, basically reveals that Woody Harrelson's going to be Carnage in future films, and I was really excited. I thought that maybe the line was a little bit dumb, and quite honestly, I'm so used to seeing Woody Harrelson without hair that when I saw him with the red wig, it was like, come on, dude, really? Alright guys, so how'd you like the video? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Please let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel and follow us on Twitter at Stubmasters. You can also buy our merch at cafepress.com/Stubmasters as well. In terms of what you're going to be expecting this week, hopefully I'm going to be able to see either First Man or Bad Times, I think at the Hotel Royale, which looks really good. So either one will be a toss-up, so you guys can expect something from that soon. Alright, I'm Jonathan from Stubmaster Reviews. Have an excellent day.